Yeah.
He met her at a party at the houses, right?
Right.
And I know for a fact he was drinking.
No! That was it! Oh, God! That's it! Oh, did you hear that? That's it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh, fuck. Keemstar just put a video up with the Banks guy? Wait, in real time? Can you link it? How is it this fast?
I'm fast as fuck, boy.
Really?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have FaZe Banks on the line, the leader and owner of FaZe Clan. When this news broke today, all right, everyone was shocked.
This is gonna go down as the absolute worst business decision ever.
To hear.
Let me break down the math for a second. So 80% of prize winnings, I don't know where the that came from. We have collected a grand total of 0% of Tfu's prize winnings, $0 and 0 cents. Absolutely nothing.
That's probably true.
We have collected nothing from his Twitch. His
that
YouTube,
I don't know. Yeah.
Absolutely nothing. Where the $60,000
What is this music? Is that in the video? Oh, it is.
Are 2 brand deals that we brought.
Why does he have this music on like it's like the fucking, like he's about to fight a Dark Souls boss?
People are DMing me and they're saying, you know, FaZe Clan's taking part of his Twitch sub money and stuff like
that. Absolutely not. Listen, this is what fucking fires me up. And listen, I saw all you little fucking snakes on Twitter. I'm not even gonna name drop because I'm pretty emotional right now. Like
you literally responded to Nade Shot. What do you mean? You're not gonna name drop?
This specifically, and I literally just woke the fuck up and I'm dealing with this stuff.
Bro, first of all, it's 1:45 p.m. PST, and you just woke up, and you're the CEO of a fucking company.
But nobody has any idea what our relationship with Tfu is.
Exactly. Why work hard and early when you're the boss? Out, communist.
We do offer him a salary, but he hasn't accepted it. I'm gonna get into all this. I'm gonna lay it all out. Yeah, no.
We offered him a salary. And then we didn't accept it?
We've been in renegotiation with him since basically the beginning. I'm just going to bring it all the way back to the beginning. Turner has a dad who's like kind of a dadager. He's like his manager and he's his dad. And his dad's pretty out there. I love his dad too. I met his dad.
Fuck, this is a nightmare, dude. I think most people know this intuitively, but like if you are in trouble and you have a legal complaint filed against your business, never go public until you have time to figure out what the best response could be, because everything you say is so bad. This is quite possibly the worst example of a PR response that I think I've ever seen in my life. I can't. I think that he would probably be better off like coming out and just like yelling the N-word and like rolling around on the ground. Like, I don't know how you could make this any worse than what he's doing right now. Saying that his dad is like, look, I just paused this on Keemstar's face right now. Even Keemstar knows how bad this is. That was literally just, I literally clicked pause at a random moment and I got that. Like, this is just actually so bad.
I for sure know he did not expect this to be public. I know it.
A few moments later.
Hold on. It said something about him. He did an interview about this.
Yeah.
Okay. See, like again, if that's the truth, then I'm just heartbroken. Like I mean,
really the statement.
How do you not know that though?
But
Turner, you literally just said that you know for a fact that Tfu didn't expect this to be public. Keemstar says, well, he did an interview, and then he's like, oh, I didn't. Dude, Banks is so fucked.
And it says,
oh my God.
Listen, this is all bullshit though. Remember when I told you I met Tfu when he had 100 viewers?
Yeah.
I watched
it's not about the viewers, dude. You're getting serious allegations towards your business. Like your business. The business laws, things. You have to answer these things as a professional. You can't just do this. It's literally so stupid. I can't
recruit this kid. I really want him on the team.
I'm turning into XQC.
Well, I did reach out to Tfu and I asked him for confirmation if the lawsuit was legit and real and all this was real, and he just basically said, yeah, you know. Well, he gave me the emoji okay sign, like, oh yeah,
what?
okay, like it's real, but
I'm gonna regardless. I'm gonna make an in-depth video on my relationship with Turner, on how we met, on what the did for this kid in depth.
No, don't make any more videos.
I mean, because I am FaZe Clan did for this kid. Listen, all we've ever done for.
So you
Turner,
feel betrayed?
Did he just say I am FaZe? I am the Senate.
Listen, I probably should have done a little bit more research before I came in here.
You think?
Honestly, but if that's the truth, his current girlfriend, Corinna, he met her at a party at the houses, right? And I know for a fact he was drinking. He wasn't.
No, that was it. Oh God, that's it. Oh, did you hear that? That's it. I knew it. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh fuck.
He wasn't pressured into doing that. He wasn't fucking coerced into doing that.
Dude, you have underage drinking going on the premise of your business that you just admitted that you are aware of. How could you be so stupid?
Like, what the f is that?
That's
fool.
the part that makes me laugh.
Listen,
because
there's another thing too in there that
it doesn't matter if you encourage it. It's happening on the premise of your fucking business, dog.
I don't remember Tfue ever being fucking injured ever. I actually
it's
remember
in the
specifically
YouTube
telling him, "Yo, dude, be careful. We can't lose those hands. Like, we can't. Like, you don't."
Well,
don't
everybody knows
arm.
that before FaZe Clan, Tfue was jumping off of bridges and doing stunts.
Dog, there's a fucking YouTube video right now with Tfue's skateboard accident that has 11 million views, and the thumbnail is blooding over his arm, and you just said that you had no. This FaZe is so fun.
Which is cool. It's just boys being boys. Like, we're all friends. It has nothing to do with business or his FaZe contract or anything like that.
What do you mean?
Listen, this is just leverage.
Like, his basic argument is, I built this kid from 100 viewers. But it's like, dude, that doesn't get you out of all of the things that you need to do as a business to actually run your company. I think that's like, okay. Holy moly. This is the best. I just like looked down and saw this kid. It's like the most appropriate thing in this situation. This is so good. Okay, let me back up here because I think there's some things that people do not understand about this situation, okay? FaZe is an esports team. FaZe is also a business, right? FaZe is an incorporated business that is required by state and federal law to adhere to certain things, right? They have to do certain things. So some of these things are things like, don't have your 18-year-old kids drink on property. Don't push people in shopping carts so they fall over and they hurt their arm. These are things that, like, as a business, you have to separate this one part of this, which is like, oh yeah, it's okay because it's just like boys being boys, whatever. It's like, yeah, sure, that's fine. If you're a group of kids living together and you're just like chilling or whatever, okay, fine. Like all that stuff is like whatever, boys being boys. But FaZe is a business. It's an incorporated business that conforms to the laws of the state of California. They do contracts for their people. Tfue was a contracted employee of FaZe Clan. So this is not a situation where, like, I think you guys don't understand that even if there was no complaint filed against the Labor Commission, there would still be a very good chance that the Labor Commission would look into this and shut down FaZe on the basis of what's already been said. But because a complaint has actually been filed, then they are obligated to do so. And in doing that, that means that FaZe is completely fucked. Like, there is no way that FaZe gets out of this. Does that make sense? Does everything make sense? I mean, like, and everything that FaZe is doing is just making this worse and worse because nobody is stopping this guy. Like, a PR guy needs to, like, come in front of this guy and be like, stop it. Stop it.
Turning it right, wasn't it upside down?
Those two are good.
The reactions are so good, man. Yeah, this guy really needs to chill. Honestly, fuck being professional. This is so beyond numbers and contracts. This guy is just nuts. It's actually crazy to me how fast Banks screwed up his own brand. Like, that's pretty amazing, dude. Okay, how long did he have? Since the news broke, he had like an hour, and he managed to do like 30 tweets, a 20-minute Keemstar interview. That's amazing. Like, that's actually crazy. He managed to screw up his brand so fast. Like, holy moly. If you dig a big enough hole, will that get you to the other side of the earth and you can save your company? Yeah, maybe. Maybe FaZe Banks digs himself a hole so deep that he pops out on the other side of China, and then in China the business laws are better, so he gets away with all this. That's probably the only way that FaZe doesn't shut down. There's just an insane amount of stuff that's stacked up against FaZe Clan here. And any one of these things, if it's proven true, is enough to shut down the company. And that's not even considering all the stuff that Banks has said on Twitter and on the Keemstar interview, including admitting to underage drinking in his house, that in his business's place of residence. All of these things don't come through. Like, maybe the government doesn't look into some of this stuff, but if even one of these things actually gets out, it's a nightmare. Like, I don't see how FaZe actually gets out of this. So far, Tfue is playing this perfectly, right? He goes public, he says nothing, and then he just waits for FaZe to destroy themselves. That's literally what's happening here, right? Tfue is literally just staying silent, and Banks is doing all the damage to himself because he's repeatedly like, everyone knows that, like, the rule of, like, the basic business step is you do not talk when you're in a serious PR situation. Like, any PR firm, any lawyer is going to tell you that right away. Like, you get your information, you back up, and then you make professional statements based on evidence that you have. Banks going on I can't think of a worse PR move than Banks going on the freaking Keemstar drama alert literally 30 minutes after this shit breaks, right? And then talking about all this crazy stuff. I just don't understand it. It seems to be like such a basic thing. Like, how do you get this far running a business and then not know this? It's absolutely insane. FaZe has to be too big to fail because of this, wouldn't they? There's a lot of people in chat that I can tell are just never, ever been involved in any kind of business whatsoever. Dudes, the government doesn't care what your company is. They really don't. If you violate state law and the Labor Commission determines that to be true, you are fucked. They will shut you down. They will permanently shut you down. They'll prevent you from starting any other business, and they don't care. They do not care. Like, you cannot imagine how fast and how hard the government comes down when they decide to. Any self-respecting business owner lives in fear of the state. I live in fear of the IRS, and I do everything legally. I do everything I can. I go through a CPA. I do everything I possibly can to, like, legally set myself up so that I never, ever piss off the government. Anybody that has been in that situation understands why. You never want to piss off the government. They will come in and they will shut your shit down. There is no such thing as like saying that, like, FaZe is like too big to get around this. Dude, they're an ass hair away from California shutting them down.